Hi everyone, Candace here with Greenery Farms DIY. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of those cute little pillowcase dresses. So we're going to start with the pillowcase. That's a pillowcase that I made. There are directions on the Facebook group for Greenery Farms DIY how to make the pillowcase. And some ribbon and a pair of scissors, and then I'm going to use my serger and my sewing machine, but you can always just do it in a sewing machine. First thing is you lay out your pillowcase, and then to size it, what I like to do is I find a dress in the size that I want to make. So today I'm going to be working with a size 7 dress. And this is for a little girl, Lulu, one of our family friend's daughter. And she dropped off this cute little dress that she got and was going to return it because it picked up a hole. But I'm going to go ahead and fix it for her, and I'm going to give her a new dress to go with it. All right. What I do is I lay out the pillowcase, and then I take the dress and I put the dress right on top, and I make sure that I match up where my middle point is with the middle point of the dress. And then I go ahead and I trim off all the extra fabric that I don't need. So now I went ahead and trimmed out all the extra fabric around, kind of matching the contour on the top of the dress that I'm tracing around. And now I'm going to go ahead and take it over to the sewing machine and sew it together. And I'll show you once I'm done with that what that looks like. So what I'm doing before I top stitch is I'm folding over and then folding over again to create a little finished edge right here. So I'm just top stitching right along as I go around, and I'm repeating that with the neck. So once I'm all done and I've top stitched it, then I have this nice pretty piece, so that way when the little girl is wearing the dress, in this case this will be Lulu, it'll have a nice finished edge all the way around, and I'm just going to join those at the side seams going down once I'm done. Alright, I finished ironing, so now I'm going to go ahead and just run that nice little top stitch, and I do have white in my bobbin case right now. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a really nice finished straight stitch. And I do sew it from underneath so I can catch that seam, because that's what we're trying to do, is catch that seam that we're creating. So we have that nice fold over with that nice edge. And so I'm just going around. That creates that, when I put the two pieces together, it's a nice finished edge right there. And so all you're doing is you're just following it all the way around. You're creating two mirror sides. And I'm going to stop right there with my needle down and pause. So now I went ahead and finished the top of each one of these. So it's been sewn all the way around, so it's a finished edge from here all the way up, all the way around, and then all the way back down to this point. I have two like pieces, so they're identical, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, flatten them out, I put them right sides together. I'm going to line up all the contours going all the way around. Just like that. And now at the very top right here, I'm going to be adding this ribbon, so that way it can have a little ribbon tie, like a bow up here. So you can tie a bow and a bow. So I'm not going to finish this top piece right now. I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to sew a zigzag straight down, and then I'm going to fold it in, and then I'm going to top stitch it in place, and then I'm going to open it up and then give another top stitch, because little girls play outside and I don't want this to fall apart on Lulu. So I'm going to go ahead and do that down this side, and I'm going to take it from this corner and go down this side. Alright, so I went ahead and finished one side, and it has that natural contour in it because I actually, when I cut the dress out, I cut it with a little bit of a contour because I wanted to have that whiter area down below for Lulu to play with. So this is going to come up a little bit closer to her body and then kind of bell out at the bottom. But I wanted to show you what I did. You can do two methods. You can, fold over, and then stitch, or you can zigzag. So fold it over, zigzag, and then top stitch. And so it gives you a nice finished edge It's not going to bust out on the kiddo when they're playing with it on the playground. So I thought this would be really cute with the contour, and then Lulu can tie a little ribbon around her waist right here, and that would let it kind of bell out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this other side, but all we're doing is we're putting right sides together, and then we're stitching closed, and we're leaving the top open. So let me find my other side. So now I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same process right here. Alright, so Lulu's dress is all put together now, and now all I'm going to do is take the very ends up here, and I'm going to sew in my ribbons, so that way she can tie cute little bows at the very top when she goes to put it on. So that's going to be the last step that I do on this, and then I'm going to give her a cute little ribbon to tie around her waist if it's a little bit looser through this area. Alright, I thought I would go ahead and show how I'm doing the ribbons right now, since this is an important piece. So all I'm doing is at the very top on that raw edge, I'm just stitching in my ribbon. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it over and then fold it over one more time. And that way my ribbon is going to be nice and secure on the inside. And I'm going to stitch that down. These ribbons are what's going to tie to the front. So I wanted Lulu, since I know she'll be playing outside, to have one bow and two bows on each side. And then her mom can double tie those together. But I wanted to make sure this dress isn't going to fall off Lulu. A lot of those patterns that are out there for these pillowcase dresses, they have one ribbon at the top, and that can come undone very easily. So I wanted to make sure Lulu had something a little bit more secure. So that's what I'm going to be doing at the top. Alright, so I am done making Lulu's dress. All I did is I sewed in at the very top those ribbons. They're nice and secure. I'll go around and I'll trim off all that, but now she can go ahead and tie a cute little bow up here and a cute little bow right here, and then if Mom wants, she can tie those two together. So now Lulu has a very cute pillowcase dress that was made for just her, and she can wear that. Oddly enough, we're just north of Seattle, and I look at the fabric colors, and that's almost like Mariner colors, so hopefully they're a Mariners family. In Seahawk colors, so it would be both of those colors, that blue and that green color, although I think the Mariners are a little bit more turquoise. But nonetheless, I think Lulu's going to love this dress, and I can't wait to see her play in it. I hope you guys have fun making them. I would have to say, starting off having never, ever made one of these before until you guys watched me do this video,